think at the end of the day, this is not something um, that was totally unexpected. Um, with the investigations, um, with investigations about him still on, no one should expect that the president will have kept him for too long. In fact, some felt he should have even let him go before now. And a good number of Nigerians had actually been arguing that the deputies to him ought to leave, the managing staff, because he didn't do all this alone. All those infractions, the corruption, the massive corruption at the CBN, which ensured that since 2015, the accounts of the CBN were not audited. How can someone preside over CBN and for all those years the accounts were not audited? Why should someone permit that to happen? And our previous leaders also didn't think it was necessary to call him to order and get him to um, allow this auditing to happen. And then, of course, you look at NISAL, one of the agencies under CBN, a cesspool of corruption. You know, you look at some of the programs initiated by Emefiele, Anchor Borrowers Program, monumental failure with farmers refusing to pay back, with many people setting up fake cooperatives with the purpose of accessing the loans that they do not plan to repay. So we we knew that this will happen at some point, and that is what the president has done. And I think that it was a good decision to let his deputies go, because I doubt if they could actually wash themselves of the corruption that happened during the better forgotten Emefiele era. Emefiele badly executed programs and reforms that he instituted. Look at the Naira repainting that he came up with. That currency is not as durable as the old one. Today, we are still using a lot more of the old currency than the new ones. So I'm happy the president said he will continue to use them side by side. I'm happy. Instead of telling Nigerians that, look, you have a deadline, this and that. No. So 6.9 billion, that's the case of 6.9 billion, for which Emefiele is even looking for, what's it called, for plea bargain. What the president wants is simply to collect whatever is stolen from these people. And I'm sure that if he can achieve that, he will be happier. Emefiele knows that for that particular case, he has no option of fine. It's 5 years without an option of fine. So he has to do whatever it takes to extricate himself, to ensure that he doesn't go to jail. But now, Mr. President has gone for one of his most trusted former commissioners. Cardoso was commissioner in Lagos, commissioner for budget and planning in Lagos between 1999 and 2007. He was the co-founder of Ehingbeti Lagos Summit, where ideas about shaping the future of Lagos economically are usually incubated. So he has tremendous experience also as chairman of Citibank for years, and he's also well trained trained abroad, Harvard Kennedy School, Aston University. So he has all it takes. And I really pity him because he's coming at a very difficult time. He has to manage our currency better. He has to arrest the inflationary trend that is record high in our country. Of course, inflation has been worsened by the removal of fuel subsidy. Food is now much more expensive. He has to find a way to address this upward spiral of inflation in our country. We've never had it this bad, but anything that will come good will first be difficult. I'm convinced that some of the steps that are being taken will eventually lead us to a better Nigeria. So people like Cardoso are the people that the president uh, trusts unflinchingly, and now is brought in uh, deputies for him who are also thoroughly grounded in banking. People like Usoro, a banker, has 20 years experience in operations, relationship management, and commercial banking. We also have Tinubu, international development expert from Kaduna State, time commissioner for Labelo, one time head of corporate services at the Nigeria Export and Import Bank. Of course, we have Philip Ikeazo, who has over 30 years experience, trained in the UK, and one-time CEO of Keystone Bank. So with these fellows, Cardoso should be able to get the support that he needs to get the job done, to get all those reforms done at the CBN. So I wish him good luck.